Gustafson also tied a career high on the board today with 7. Walker's first game in double figures. And I'll start with Coach.
This game absolutely terrified me. We had a very hard fought one Wednesday, and we haven't always responded back after those very well. And to be very honest, we haven't put 2 good halves together in a home game yet. And that kind of played true, but I was really, really proud of our effort down the stretch. We did a great job winning. A lot of offensive rebounds, a lot of loose balls. I mean, in the last minute, 4 of our 5 kids are on the floor trying to win a loose ball. So, and that's who we are. That's our best skill, is our effort. And when we needed it today, it came through.
But you were pretty emphatic during that timeout with 9:30 to play, but after the loose ball at the other end. What was the message in that timeout?
Well, it was part of the loose ball. We didn't win it, and we were able to they got the score and went ahead, and just to make sure we understood what was in front of us, and that it was going to come down to just taking our effort to another level. And thankfully, we had kids who rose to that.
Everyone sees points that Meg has and rebounds. But what kind of game did she bring on the other side of the court?
She's been playing. She's played great defense for the last 2 years. I mean, she was a really good defender last year, which helped us a ton. And she's an excellent defender. And the thing is, she's a great example. She doesn't take a play off. We're asking her to guard their best post player, and then we're asking her to be our consistent offensive threat. And she doesn't take a play off. And what's going on is really amazing. Is that her numbers have gone up in conference. That doesn't happen very often. In non-conference, you're playing people who think about you for 2 days. In conference, you're playing people who have thought about you for as many years as they've been there. And they've watched 15, 20 games of. So they know what's going on. And she's improved. She reads the defense. And, for her numbers to be going up and where they're at is a really, really impressive thing.
Can you kind of talk about that, how you've improved, especially on the defensive end?
Well, conference is a completely different level. That's, once conference starts, you need to pick up. And I've seen that, I've noticed that at times we do need pick up times is, it's time to pick up your level. But defense is our, our bread and butter. Our defense leads, good defense leads to good offense, and we're really a defensive-minded team, and we always pick it up at a level in conference.
Before you've had other players, upperclassmen, before you were able to kind of set the tone, and now it seems like it's not there anymore. So can you talk about what kind of role you have to do to be that for them?
Well, now that I'm getting older, the leadership leaves and then picks up again. I've seen that we had great leaders in the past 2 years, like Kate and like Dana and Andy and and Priscilla even. And that when we get older, you know where you stand and where your role is, and mine is also a leadership, so where it's at,
Hey, Coach, this may seem like a bit of a broken record, but your obviously bench play a big part team success today. From Garrett Gustafson, 12 points in the first half, and then she gives a career high 7 boards 3 from a double-double. Just still give me some about her performance today.
I thought she was incredible. Meg was talking about leadership, and Kara came in and would just, not the making of shots was great, but her effort. I mean, she just was winning rebounds. She was everywhere defensively, and she played phenomenal, and it really was a difference maker in the game. And so was Cece. I mean, let's face it, that stretch where we go down, she hits the back-to-back threes when they had sold out to trying to stop Mag. She also gets impacts the defensive thing. And before that, she'd given up 8 points because of defense not being where she needed to be. She corrected it and did those things. So, it was really good to see that. Some other people didn't play at the level they needed to, so it was good to see them raise their level. With what we've got coming, though, everybody's got to raise their level. And hopefully our kids understand that and are able to deliver on that.
Coach, you see how many three-pointers they have per game, and especially after the first half, they still ended up with 7. What do they do to get open?
Well, they were really good in transition, and we did a great job in the first half of shooting the ball well and not giving them chances to run out. In the second half, we took a couple bad shots. We missed a couple shots we should have made, and they really pushed out. And thankfully, we had the lead we had because I think it really extended them. They really had to work very hard to get back into it, and then again with our philosophy of play, because we made them work hard in the half court on defense, you know, that took away a little bit of their legs and a little bit of their ability to push the ball. But they're as good at finding threes in transition as any team we've seen or are going to see. And I mean, 12 is just in another stratosphere shooting the ball from the 3-point line right now.
I guess how you gonna translate today's success against UMass playing Dayton in 3 days? How are you gonna be able to keep the level up?
I don't want to think about that until tomorrow, to be honest with you, Ryan. You know, I have already had thoughts / nightmares about them. But the one thing I know about this group and I know about these kids is that they love to compete. And you know, it's February, we're in the mix, and we've got some great games coming up at our place. And if you love to compete, you can't ask for any more than that.
Anything else, Coach Mike?
I'm good.
Thanks, guys.
Well, I just don't want to ask you about the game.